I bet a lot of people have TVs like this one where they support AirPlay 2 and have the Apple TV app or have the capability of having the Apple TV app, and they just don't know. If you have a TV out of any of all of this list right here, then you need to watch this video. This right here is the Samsung UHD, which means 4K 6 series, which means this TV, along with many others that Apple announced at CES 2019, probably the most underrated announcement from Apple this year so far. This TV, yes, it does have AirPlay 2, and let me show you how AirPlay 2 makes this whole TV experience just like an Apple TV without you purchasing an Apple TV. Let's turn on the TV quick. Let's get AirPlay 2 rolling. And one of the most useful features that you could especially use if you have a soundbar connected to your AirPlay 2 enabled TV, and that's just AirPlaying music. So we have I'm the One right here by Chance the Rapper, and what we're going to do is AirPlay that, and you can see that Samsung 6 series. We're going to select Samsung 6 series. It's going to pop up the music selection right there. We're going to click play. And there it is right there. I'm the One, just using AirPlay 2 from my phone to the TV, just by software. And there's much more to AirPlay 2. This is just getting started in the books. And another AirPlay feature that will take full advantage of your 4K 60-inch TV, and that's AirPlaying any photos and videos, especially to maybe any friends or family. Just go in here, sorry for the focus, go down to AirPlay, and it's going to ask you which one, and you're going to AirPlay it to the Samsung 6 series. It's going to pop up right here, and you get to watch this video. Just click play, and here it is. That's simple. I'm going to turn on audio. I'll roll the video again. All thanks to AirPlay. As simple as that. You can share any video you want. Share this one. On the pool and the dark clouds in the sky. Especially over here. Look. Very simple. AirPlay works great with music and photos and videos. And there's one other thing. How could anyone forget about good old YouTube?
I'm very excited about this. I want to talk about your
So let's try to AirPlay this video right here.
a lot of secrecy behind it. A lot of mysterious. It's very mysterious, and which is
Bam.
cool.
Select Samsung 6 series. It's gonna secure the connection connecting to AirPlay. It should be playing there in a second. And there we go. Chance the Rapper on Jimmy Fallon.
My name is Chance the Rapper, and I will be releasing my debut album on July 26th entitled The Big Day.
All thanks to AirPlay. Voila! And of course, that AirPlay feature goes as far as AirPlaying, let's say, any Netflix show you're watching, any Hulu show, or any Apple TV show. And speaking of Apple TV, I recently bought the HBO channel on Apple TV. So you know what I'm watching, Game of Thrones. Let's display it in the Apple TV app and using AirPlay. Using them both. So here's the ever famous Game of Thrones intro. This was made in 2015. Yeah, I'm about halfway through the show right now. But let's AirPlay this to the TV. Show you how it works, just AirPlaying a show. Very simple. I have to enter the code that's on screen. And here we go. Game of Thrones. Bum bum. Easy as that. AirPlay 2 on the Samsung TV and a whole bunch of other TVs. So let's pause the Game of Thrones episode that was on my iPad in the Apple TV app to go to the Apple TV app that's on the TV. It's finally just as simple as the Netflix app on your smart TV. There's now an Apple TV app right on your TV, and you can watch any iTunes movies, or now that iTunes is dead, Apple TV app movies and all of its shows and all of its Apple TV Plus content coming to the Apple TV app later this year. But let's just quickly show you Game of Thrones on it, because I just showed you that I have it on my iPad, so let's now show it to you on the TV. Let's do it. Now here we are, baby, the Apple TV app. I'm just gonna zoom in the camera a little bit. Apple TV app is loading. I already signed in, and here we go. And would you take a look at that? It's already recommending me to watch the latest episode of Game of Thrones, which we'll get to in a second. But look, you have the movies. Detective Pikachu's on here in 4K HDR, which is because this TV right here is 4K HDR. All without the Apple TV box, and you have all these Apple TV shows. But let me show you Game of Thrones. Let's resume what was on the iPad. Season 5, Episode 8. And let's get right into the Game of Thrones intro. It picked up right where it went off on the iPad. The intro. How perfect is that? Going from your iPad to the TV. I'll pause that, save it for later, click exit, and here we are back at the baseball game. And if you're one of those proud owners of the Apple TV, let's say 4K box, which costs around $160, you wouldn't be surprised by any of the features I displayed in this video today. But the thing is, I bought this TV for $400 and not the $160 additional price of an Apple TV 4K box. And all those features of AirPlay 2 and the Apple TV app now come for free on a bunch of TVs listed right here. And I love this TV even more now, just thanks to a simple software update. So check if one of your TVs are on this list, especially if you're in the Apple ecosystem, and you can watch all of your Apple TV Plus content in the future on your 4K TV. But that is all we have today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you bless them. Bam!
3, 2, 1.
Strikeout performance as Cuello sends one